Hi, everyone. Marianne Croce here from Small Biz Vantage and 3-Day Weekend System and Coaching. And I do these lives each and every week for a couple of reasons. One is for you to be able to shift your perspective, if you will, turn it into your competitive edge, your competitive advantage. And the second reason is for you to take one action item, implement one small thing in your business each and every week. When I talk to business owners and clients, they're surprised at how much can change, what an impact small shifts can make. So, business leadership in 15 minutes, I do this for business owners who are in the automotive and skilled trades. These are the people that I work with. A lot of them are family businesses, they have teams, and they feel that their business is consuming them and they want to have a life. They want to stop feeling that way, stop feeling like they have to be on all the time, and they want to have a life. So that's where I come in and I help. I help them gain control by letting go. So this week's topic is business and owner transformation. You know, when we think about transformation, what we're really talking about here is how an owner and a business both transform. Transformation shows up in our lives all the time. I actually live right near a park. It's at the end of my street. And I have to tell you, it is the main reason that my husband and I bought our house decades ago. The house was tiny, it really didn't impress me. But the fact that we had a park on our street was just, I was just thrilled because I saw, all the ways that we could use it. So this park has undergone 3 transformations over the last 4 decades. That's how long we've lived here. It was wooded when we first moved in. It didn't have any sidewalks. Years later, the town cleared the trees for more of a park-like look. We had walking paths, bicycle paths, and it really was a huge transformation. The next time they transformed it was they included a playground and actually memorial areas with plants and flowers, really nice. And this last transformation included raising the grade so the park wouldn't flood during heavy rains. Oh, it was something that, had been happening for years and they would have to close the park down. It hadn't been addressed with all the other transformations. So as I walked through the park this past weekend, as it officially opened, I realized the synergy between my business, life, and the park. Transformation is something that business owners go through as well. We do this. We do this in life and we do it in business. So I want to talk about owner transformations, how this happens. So what I see, both inside and outside the industry, very, very common, that starting out, people start out as actually an operator with the drive and the energy needed to do it all. And they wear work ethic as a badge of honor. They have this strong work ethic and they're willing to do whatever it takes. Then what happens is many will eventually see that they can't do it all without sacrificing their personal life, and they have to make a decision. But this can take years. Some will seek out guidance, a coach, a mentor, to get to the next level so that their business stops consuming them. When they make that transformation, that's when they become an owner. And they start thinking that way. And they really want to have a life. Lastly, a few will actually go pro. They'll let go and they'll design a business that works best for their stage of business and life. So now they're thinking of things at a much higher level than they did, when they first opened. So with every transformation, owners they'll grow, but they'll grow while pushing through growing pains and letting go of the thinking. The thinking that was what got them to where they are won't work at the next level, because a lot of times they think it will. Well, I got this far, so I'm doing things this way, and it'll work taking me to the next level. The reality is it won't move them forward. And this is very similar to an amateur athlete that decides that they're going to go pro. What got them to be an amateur won't get them to be a pro. It starts with transformation and thinking to go pro. You have to transform your thinking so that you can go pro. Now, here's an example. This is a common one that is very relatable. Many people have thoughts, right, or opinions on how to raise children. And the thing is they change when they actually become parents. They thought one way and now they think differently. They transformed their thinking with their new identity as a parent, because before they didn't have that identity, and then they become a parent and they have a brand new identity. And hopefully that identity will evolve as their children grow from a baby, through a toddler, different stages of life, the changes, and it'll evolve, preteen, teenager, and even a young adult. So letting go of those different stages of that childhood each time and embracing the new stage, very, very important. So your business will go through these transformations as well, similar to what happened in the park. And when it comes to your business, it will transform. So when you start out, a lot of times what happens is business owners, who are really operators at that point, are marketing to everyone. Well, just everyone out there who could possibly need my service. That's a large group. We don't want to miss anyone. They're marketing to everyone instead of your target market. You're taking in work or jobs that you really shouldn't. You're saying yes to everyone, yes to every single job. Later on, the business transforms when now start focusing on the target market and the systems and processes needed to best serve that target market. So now the business have systems and processes in place, and the goal is to best serve your market. Next, you build an aligned team that is empowered to grow. It's very, very important to be able to attract, develop, and retain top talent today. So you want to find people who are aligned. You want to find that team. Not a lot of people that you have to get buy-in from. You have to convince them. You have to sell to them. You want the people that are aligned with your values, aligned with the way you operate, align with that, and say, yes, raise their hand. That's exactly what I want. And lastly, design a business separate from you, the owner, and it runs with or without an owner there. That is really the next leveling. It's a different stage, and it's a transformation for your business. As owners step into this new identity and they let go of the old, the business and the team will actually experience transformation. You will notice it. Keep in mind that there will be growing pains. It's typical, right? Growing pains happen. They happen to us in life, and they'll happen in your business, and they'll happen to you as an owner. I want to give you a pro tip here. Embrace the growing pains for what they are. That's it. They're growing pains. Don't overthink it. Don't give up. Learn from them and come out on the other side taller. You, your business, and your team will be stronger as a result. You will gain control by letting go. So I'm curious, what do you see as the best part of owner or business transformation? Is it, when you think about it, is it starting out as an operator? Or is it realizing that, yeah, you're sacrificing your personal life at some point? Is it deciding to seek out help so that your business stops consuming you? And lastly, is it designing, making that decision to design a business, create that model that works best for you, your stage of business and life? What do you think is the one that is the best part of owner transformation? How does that affect not only your business, but your life? Because they do go hand in hand. When an owner transforms, their business will transform, their team will transform. So that's it for this week's Business Leadership in 15 minutes. And I look forward to next week. If you find this valuable, please share it with another business owner that you know. Have an enjoyable week.